Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and we are back with the rebuild, baby. And today is a special day. Today we are doing a different kind of rebuild that you have never seen on this channel before. It's a no transfer rebuild video of Brighton. Now, here's the thing. How the hell does this make sense? How are you going to go ahead and use Brighton, who have just lost the last 5 games in the Premier League, who are in terrible form right now, who have a great coach, by the way? I am going to be taking over this team, and I want to take this team with no transfers at all to the top of not only the Premier League, I want to take them to the top of world football. I want to have some fun. I want to challenge myself, and I've chosen Brighton to be the team because they seem to be a decent team to go ahead and do a rebuild with due to their lack of good performances. So your boy is taking on Brighton today and doing 0 transfers. We have to somehow manage this team in a way to go ahead and get everything done with no player coming in. I can recall players from loans and all that good stuff, and I can buy back players that I am selling or loaning out. Any of those talents that I'm going to give out, we can bring them back into the squad later on as well. So the roster of the Brighton squad is the only amount of players that I can use in this career mode. This is going to be very different. It's going to be tough, but I think you and I will have some fun on this one. So if you guys are happy and looking forward to go ahead and watch this video. Why did I say happy? I hope you're happy anyways. I mean, I really hope you're doing well. I hope life's good, because obviously there's terrible things going around in the world right now. Everyone that is safe should really look at themselves and think, dude, I'm in a great spot. I should be thankful for my life right now. And I'm very thankful for my life at the moment. So hopefully we can go ahead and bring some entertainment in your guys' lives at the moment to get away from the real world. So Brighton it is. Smash that like button if you're excited. Subscribe if you are new. The no transfer challenge is about to begin. And I can already see tears coming down my face by the end of this, because I'm going to be so proud of these boys. So the money that we have, we can spend on the youth academy. If that is something that we can go ahead and use, of course, that is not necessarily transferring in players. But the youth academy is not necessarily going to be too important to me. At least I hope so. Because whatever players we're going to be able to get in, they're going to be like 65, max 68, maybe. I mean, sometimes I've gotten lucky with the Youth Academy where I've hit 70+ rated players. But the one player that we're going to have that comes out of this is the likes of Taylor Anderson here, who's 24 rated. Oh, my God. There's no freaking way that I just got this player in a no transfer challenge Brighton rebuild. This is the player that EA is giving me, man. This guy, for sure, is better in a different position. Surely he is not actually a goalkeeper. I swear to God, I'm going to investigate this right now with my PC mods. Luckily, I have access to them. Anderson is 24 rated. I'll tell you in a second what he's actually rated in a different position, because I'm sure he ain't a goalkeeper at all. This is actually ridiculous. He's a 67 rated centre-back, man. Come on, like, EA, you're gonna give me a goalkeeper who is better at centre-back. What the hell am I even looking at? I think I should be able to change his position, honestly, because this is not my fault. I'm gonna change him to a centre-back right now, guys. Anderson, what is your rating right now? Let's see. So I've changed his position, and he comes in at a 24 rating, but with a plus 44 on him. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Plus 44. Now, nonetheless, let's start talking about the players that I will have to put a lot of effort into. So, Mvepu, big one. Bissouma, very important. Cucurella is going to be a giant of this team. Sanchez is quality. Veltman comes out immediately, and we do put in... Where's Lamptey? Lamptey playing right midfield now? What the hell? Lamptey comes back into the right back spot. Then McAllister has to be the future striker of this team. We're going to keep an eye on Mopai. He's only 24, so hopefully we can get him to grow. Then when it comes to other players that I really want to continue to push in this career mode, we have Baluta, who is a very talented player, so he's going to be coming in there. onto the bench, giving him as much playtime as possible. Moder is a big one. He definitely should be getting as much playtime as I can give him. And I might have to restructure the team to play more like a 4-1-2-1-2, because I do feel like if we go with that route, right, and we take out Trossard here, or we can deal with him in a second, but Veltman we take out, we put in someone like Moder, right, and we put Moder play that center midfield spot. McAllister as the young 22-year-old center attacking midfielder can take over there. Bissouma as a CDM is perfect. Cucurella as a left wing back, that's fine. Lamte as a right wing back, that's fine for me as well. But the striker position is going to be an issue. Obviously, I can't rely on Danny Welbeck. He's 30 years old. And when we look at the rest of the team right here, you realize that we don't necessarily have some great players that could do well in those spots. But luckily, our team has a bunch of players out on loan. And there is one specific one that I'm genuinely excited about. Dennis Undav in Belgium has been having an incredible season. His team got promoted into the first division in Belgium, and then they went on to become first. Like, currently they are leading the league in Belgium. He's one of the top scorers in there. 24 years old. I am going to be recalling him with immediate effect. So he comes in and plays up top. Up top alongside Mopai, and also we're going to put him, we're going to put Trossard back down onto the bench, ideally. Now, the situation for me is that that's probably the only player that I'm going to recall for this season. But then again, there are some players that we have to pay attention to on the loan list. So when we go into the loan list, and we do, what is it? I think it was like the happiness thing. Yeah, there we go. So when we look at the players that are loaned out from our team, we have Kadra, who is actually somewhat talented, not too shabby. We're going to keep on loaning him out. Sima, who is big. He needs to come back and become a backup striker for our team immediately. But I'll let him go for this season. I'll leave him some space. Van Hecke is very important as well, because both centre-backs that we have are not necessarily young players, and I don't see them going up a lot. Van Hecke is going to be very important. Mitoma is a decent player who could go up in terms of his stats as well. Kozlowski is a big center attacking midfield talent from Poland. I believe he plays in the national team as well at the moment. Sherpin is a great goalkeeper as well that we could have in this team. I believe he played at Ajax. I might be wrong here. Ostigard, again, just like Van Hecke, big player for that centre-back position. And then when it comes to the rest of the players here, we have Aaron Connolly as a striker. We have Zekiri as a striker. Andone as a striker as well, but he is 28 years old. And then we have Clark coming in with the 72 rating. Again, this one is going to be all about managing the players in the perfect way possible. Now that this team is basically set up in this new formation, I might actually go ahead and do one thing. I might turn Lamte and Cucurella into actual fullbacks, not necessarily wingbacks, because I do feel like just having these two defending at the back while the others move forward could be a big issue. Tactically, I do want to play a deep line. Yes, I do, because it's going to be important for us to keep as many clean sheets as possible. And I want them to be as narrow as possible when we are defending. Build-up play, though, I would not mind to have some type of fast build-up personally. I'm not against it. I can see us losing the ball quite often, though. So maybe I'll just keep it balanced for now. We don't need much. We can bring that down to 50 because our team is going to play through the center. And in terms of roles, the captain can be Dunk for now. McAllister takes the free kicks. That's totally fine. And then in the corner takers, he is the one as well. And Mopai is the one taking the penalties. It's all going to come down to the players doing well, getting good results. And if I don't get good results, well, then my entire plan of this video is going to be going down the drain. I need everyone to perform at their best and dynamic potential to come in, kicking in, and just taking everyone to that next level. So this first season, let's see how things go. I'm going to keep players loaned out, and I'm going to put development plans on them every single month. I'm going to jump in there, take a look at development plans to get the best out of every single player. It's going to be a lot of work for me, but hopefully it's going to be enjoyable for you to watch.
Very enjoyable.
So the first season, from the results that I've seen so far, hasn't been absolutely amazing. So I'm not fully expecting a lot of players to do extremely well in the next year in terms of dynamic potential. I've tried to loan out some players. I've tried to sell some older players as well, but some of the deals have just not gone through. So mainly we have been able to keep a hold of most of the players. But as we sim through the second half of the season, I completely forgot that I still have my scout looking for players right now. So we can dive into it together. Oh, I just signed that guy for no reason at all. So that was a big mistake. But what I've been doing is I've been trying to sign players that are worth 1 million or above. And I've had 2 cases so far where that has actually come through. Anyone below that is not interesting to me due to us being a Premier League club. Yes, sure, I could go ahead. I could get these players into the club and loan them out and wait and wait and wait. But I'm not looking to wait for that long. In the Youth Academy right now as we speak, I think I've just signed this guy who wasn't supposed to be here. So we're going to release him. We have Miller here. The other guy, I think I have actually let go. Or have I let him go? I had another one that didn't look too good though. So we have Miller right here, Riley Miller, with the 62 rating. Looks very solid in most of the things he does, so I like that a lot about him. I could change him to a centre-back, but I feel like CDM is better suited. So we're going to keep him in that spot and see what he does. We're going to try and train this guy up. 4-star, which is pretty impressive. Only 15 years old. And let's dive straight back into the fun part of this. Let's see if our team has been able to achieve anything, any type of success this season, and have they been able to avoid relegation, which is obviously a big part of what Brighton is trying to do every single year in the Premier League. Manchester United beaten, that is a very nice result. And to finish off the year, we have West Ham coming through, a 2-0 victory. Thank you. And Brighton finishes 14th. That is pretty much where I expected us to get to. I actually kind of thought we would get 16th or something, but 44 points, 60 goals scored, 65 conceded. That is, I mean, that's all right. That is all right. Liverpool win the league. Let's take a look at the top performers of our team. And I see Mopai with a massive rating. 16-3 +4 this season. Mopai with a great season. Undav came in and he has done very well as well. I believe his name is actually Deniz Undav because he has Turkish roots, so that would be his name regularly. And Mbepu has done well, +3 this season. McAllister with the +3. Trossard I changed to a center attacking midfielder, hence why he got a bit of play time for us as well. Alzate is a backup coming through. Pascal Gross had a bunch of play time. Tried to get rid of him because I obviously want the young players to play, but he sadly took away some play time from the likes of Moder, which could be bad for the future of the squad. So if I have to, I will loan out some players next season to fix their potentials. But for the next year, it's obviously very important to us that the loaned players come back with higher potentials. Now, Caicedo, I loaned out, went up by +4. Baluta, I loaned out, +3. Beautiful. Kadra, +2. Sima, +3. Van Hecke, only a +1. I don't like that. Another +1. Another +1. Another +1. +2. I'll take that. It's not ideal. I kind of expected a little bit more. I am very happy with the Caicedo and Baluta ones, but the other lads have to do a little bit better. And these guys are actually loaned out for 2 years, so just a heads up. But for the first season, Brighton with the no transfer challenge, not too bad. Not perfect, but top 10 would be amazing next season. Going into the second season, I have a specific tactic that I want to follow. I still have certain players in that defense like Dunk, Duffy, and such that I want to go out and utilize this season because I want to loan out Van Hecke. If I can, I want to give him another loan where he can go out, get some experience, go up to a 76 ideally. Same goes for Ostigard. Both these players are quite important to me, so I want to loan them out, bring them back in next season with like 76 and above. At that point, they're actually going to be quite useful for us in the Premier League, or even for 2 seasons and keep using the centre backs that we have. And the same goes for Anderson. He is quite a big talent still, showing great potential, dropped down from potential to be special because obviously he didn't get any play time and I couldn't loan him out. And then when it comes to other players, Feldman, I have to let go. Ideally, I need to let him go so that Lamptey gets all the play time. He still has some good potential, so that's good. Bissouma is going to be solid for us. Baluta is still out on loan, could come back as a beast. Mitoma, I am willing to loan out again just to see if we need him at sometime in the future. We can bring him back. Alzate, I'm happy to keep as a backup right now. Pascal Gross has to go. Moder has to play. Mbeumo's looking good. Moran here. I don't think I need him. Trossard is transfer listed so that McAllister gets the play time. That's the plan. The other player that we need to loan out is Kozlowski. He definitely has to get another loan deal. So hopefully we can sort that one out. And then Sima, who is a great backup striker, is going to be remaining in a team. I'm going to be blocking offers for him, and I'm going to turn him into a striker, which is the ideal position for him, which at the same time means that I have to go ahead and loan out Connolly, because right now in this team, there is no space for him. And the same goes for the likes of Zekiri here, who is going to go out on loan once again. And then this guy, Andone, is going to be transfer listed. So I'll try and get all these deals done in these transfer windows that we have coming up. Obviously, it's not going to work out perfectly fine, but I'll try my best. But that is the plan for the season. So the second season, I actually managed to loan out a bunch of the players, but as we can clearly see, that month was just horrific. We just got decimated by a bunch of teams. And at the beginning of January, I think I saw us in the top 10. So seeing the results right now is worrying me a little bit because it's not looking too good. I haven't seen a win in I don't know how long. So Everton, please. No, that's not going to be it. So it is not looking to be a top 10 finish season, guys. The Brighton rebuild with no transfers isn't working out the way I wanted it to, at least from what I can tell so far. First half of the season, the team did well. The second half, things have come crashing down. Are we still in the top 10? No, we have only moved up by 1 position. I mean, the goal difference has improved by 4. Yay. That is not looking good. Norwich, Newcastle, and Blackburn are going down. Fulham has managed to stay up. And Manchester City has won the league title. Now, when it comes to our team, he actually had Mopai up top alongside Sima. Sima has overtaken Undav his position after his position change. Coming back from the loan deal, he has jumped up to an 80, and now he has gone up to an 82, which is beautiful to see. McAllister up to an 82, Moder up to an 80, which is great because obviously last season he didn't play as much due to Pascal Gross. Mbeumo up to an 80, Bissouma looking very good, Cucurella 85, Son somehow on the 81, which is great. Webster on the 79, only 28 years old, is not showing any growth sadly. Lamptey is looking incredible, and Sanchez, by the way, forgot to talk about him. He's still only 25 years old and 6'6" tall, looking like a solid player. Whose backup Sherpin, whose backup is going to be Sherpin, I believe, the one that we have loaned out. Now, to me, it's very important to take a look at the players that we have out on loan. Alzate, by the way, up to a 76. So this season, if we look at players that are out on loan as we speak, we are looking at the likes of Caicedo, 69, Sherpin +2, Baluta only a +1. Anderson, there we go, 74, beautiful. Zekiri with the +2, Kadra +2, Connolly +2, Ostigard only 75, Kozlowski 72, 74 on Van Hecke. I might have to leave these guys out on loan for one more season before they come in and take over, man. Dunk and Webster will have to hold out until they become better. Mopai has done really well for himself, though. And in terms of players that are unhappy, I need to sort out some of these lads right here. I need to make them happy again. But this season hasn't necessarily been the amount of a successful season that I personally kind of half expected. Top 10 has not worked out in terms of goal scorers and assists. Mopai, Undav, Sima, all doing great things. Moder has had a good season as well, so I'm hoping Dynamic Potential will still have somewhat of a good impact on some of our players here. I need to push this team up. I'm just really worried about the centre-back position. I need the players who are out on loan to do much better than what they are doing right now. They are loaned out for 2 years, though, as far as I can remember, so next season is going to be a big one for them. They could turn into Sima, who came back from loan and immediately took over his spot, so we'll see how that goes. Season 2 is done. Brighton finishes 13th. The one upsetting thing about this career mode clearly is just looking at that budget and knowing that you could spend it and get some insane players in, but you can't. But the third season has begun, And again, as I said before, all the players that are loaned out, they are very important to us. So we're going to keep them loaned out if we can. Connolly is looking good. So he has come back after 1 year. Van Hecke has actually come back. So we have to loan him out as well. Same goes for Kadra. And then, you know what? Sarmiento, I can definitely loan out. He has requested a move, which is okay. I'm looking to let him go anyways. But generally speaking, I just need all these boys to perform. The likes of Webster and Dunk are quite important for us this season. If they could do a little bit better, our team should finish in the top 10. I at least want to see some improvement, though, in this season. So 13th after coming 14th the season before. It's all right, but it's not great. Let's be real. So look at that. January 2024. Good results, bad results, okay results, good results, and good results again in May. So that is a top 10 finish, 6th in the Premier League, and I think that qualifies us for Europe, which is going to be massive. For the first time, we have a positive goal difference coming in for Brighton, and we are not too far off Manchester City. It's only 19 points, which might sound a lot right now, but it will not be later on down the line. Mopai up to an 86, Sima up to an 84, McAllister 83, Mother and Mbeppo have gone up. Bissouma only a +1, which is a bit worrying. Hopefully he had a good season now. Cucurella 87, Dunk up to an 82, Webster up to an 80. Even despite their age, these guys are doing well. Lamte up to an 83, and we have Sanchez up to an 84, as Dennis Undav on the bench is on an 83 rating as well. Alzate 76, Clark 77, March with this 79. And then we have some players coming back from loan. I just realized there, I saw someone on the bench there that wasn't there at the beginning of the season. So Baluta and Caicedo are back from their loan deals. They have to go out again in the upcoming transfer window, ideally. But when we look at the players that we have loaned out here, by the way, this was one of the youth academy players that I signed earlier on. He was like 15. Now he's 17, loaned out at Hellas Verona. +4 on him, 72 rated. Sherpen 73, Kozlovski 74, Kadra +2, Zekiri +2, Van Hecke again only a +1. Come on, man. Ostigard with the +1 as well. Anderson +3. There we go. That's the man that started off as a 24 rated goalkeeper. Centre back 77 rated. Connolly with a +2. Mitoma as well. I like that. So that 77 rated centre back Anderson might have to come into our team. He's only 19 and he might have to take over from Dunk. And by the end of the season, his first season, I assume he's going to get to that 80 rating, which is going to be good enough. Sima 27-4, Mopai 12-1, McAllister 11-12, Mother 10-5, Undav with the 9-3, Mbeppo 5-8, Bissouma 4-3. I am very satisfied with this season's results, and it shows once again the no transfer challenge can work out. This is so much fun, and I hope I can actually pull this off. Next season, I'm already excited. So as we go into the new season and we have some of these youngsters possibly coming back, we got to make the decisions. So Ostigard, 24 years old, 76 rated. I don't think he is ready yet. Kozlovski, same for him. Great potential, by the way. I'm very happy with him being in this club, but I think it's the right thing to go ahead and loan him out again. Obviously, we got to sort out the contracts for these young men coming back. Van Hecke is still going to be out on loan. Miller is still here on loan. Is he here? No, he's at Verona. So then we have the main man, Anderson, who is an exciting prospect now. Yes, that's good because he had lost his potential. Actually, no. What am I saying? Why am I getting happy about that? He was the potential to be special player. Anyways, that's better than what we have right now, so I can't really complain. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to let go of Dunk. Yes, Dunk, I appreciate you, but I need that young man to be guaranteed playtime. And he is obviously the higher rated centre-back, so we would take time away from him. So Anderson is going to be the man to play alongside Webster, the captain of this team in this season, and the rest will sort itself out. I can tell you guys straight up, this season is different. We're beating big teams. Man City, Liverpool, it's spicy. And we are part of the Europa League up against that team. We're going to be going ahead and beating them, I assume. Oh, wow, we lost against them. Well, that is a bit unfortunate. Anyways, let's forget about that real quick. We are moving forward against some opponents right here in the month of April, where we get some good results. We lose against Manchester United, which is okay, but I am assuming this is going to be a top 4 finish, which is going to get us Champions League football. Obviously, the big goal that I have set for myself is to win the Premier League and the Champions League, so hopefully we can get there. As the season finishes, we get a couple more decent points in the month of May, and we end up in the 3rd position, just 4 points behind Liverpool. Oh, mate, we might actually pull this off. How's the team looking? Ooh, 89, 88, 86, McAllister, Moder, Mvepu, 85, Bissouma growing again. Let's go. Cucurella, 88, Anderson on a 82 rating, Webster, 82. Did he just grow by +2? Lamptey, 85, Sanchez, 86. We have Zakiri in here as a backup right now. We have Shep in here. Clark as a backup. March. It's not bad, you know. This team might actually pull this off. I am now actually becoming hopeful that we could win some trophies with this squad. So, in terms of performances, Mopai, main man, again, he's 28 now. I have 2 more really good years with him, maybe 3 more. So we got to go quick. Sima with the 19 and 5, McAllister 18 and 7, and Mvepu 10 and 10, Undav 8 and 4, Cucurella 4 and 6. I love it. Now, my question would be, how have the loaned players done? Van Hecke 77, Ostergaard 78. I like that. So they're getting very close. One of them could be playing for us next season. Baluta has not grown on loan, which sucks. Miller has, though, which is great to see. Mitoma 78 rated still, and we have Kozlowski 77. Let's go. Good backup to McAllister. Sarmiento 70. Cadra 75. We don't have a winger position, but he has been growing nicely, so I respect that. And then we have Connolly, who's on loan at Everton, where he has gotten himself 4 goals and 1 assist in that season. So he's turning into a good backup as well, just like Zakiri. Man, this has been such a fun career mode. I gotta admit, not buying any players sometimes can be very tough. And I have to admit as well, Brighton had a great team to start off with. So I'm very happy with that. But at the end of the day, still, getting to this point is hella impressive to me. Champions League football, baby. We're coming. We are in that 3rd spot in the Prem. Well, in 2026, lads, Champions League football is here. We're losing against Juve. We're losing against them in the quarterfinals. What a shame. I had hopes that this team might be able to pull it off, but it seems like that has impacted our form in that month as well. Now, in the month of May, we can only focus on Premier League football, so ideally, I would like to see us win it, but losing against Leicester and Tottenham back-to-back clearly shows me that there is something wrong with the team. We have beaten Liverpool, though, as we finish off, and we finish 5th. What? Well, that is unexpected. I did not see that coming at all. But 291s up top, 89, 87, 87, 90. Honestly, it might just be down to the fact that we have brought in a new centre-back who was lower rated, now has gone up to an 81, so that's cool. But for that last season, that might have been the issue. Anderson, the Youth Academy player, has done well, getting up to an 86. But I can see the problem here. And ideally, want to see some of these guys come back now and support our team even more. Now, 6th is a big surprise. So 31 and 5 for Mopai, 22 and 5 for Sima, 21 and 16 for McAllister, 9 and 12 for Mvepu. Overall, a great season for our players. I am happy with the performance of these Brighton lads. And when we look at some of these players that were out on loan, Ostergaard 79, Kozlowski 79, Mitoma 78, Kadra 75, and that is it. So we have done all that we could do, and we only finished 5th. That is not good enough. I am going to go through the next season quicker because surely we're going to qualify for the Champions League again. While in the Europa League, we are getting past Inter, which is a good opponent. That is champion. What the hell? That's Champions League level. But why are we playing against Inter and Liverpool in the Europa League, bro? Oh, come on. At least qualify top 4. Come on, guys. This is it. This season, 2027, I don't have much left in some of these players. I need them to perform now. And I know for a fact that with 2 players 90 plus rated and possibly others pushing towards the 90 as well now, we should be in that top 4 easily. And yes, we are. 2nd place, 6 points behind Manchester City. We still haven't been able to win the Premier League, which is totally fine. But look at that. 92, 92, 91, 88, 89 on Mvepu, 91 on Bissouma, 92 on Cucurella, 90 on Lamptey. Van Hecke, I need you to grow faster. 84. Anderson with the 88. Sanchez with the 89. Genuinely, that centre-back position is the only issue right now as we speak. I do have Ostergaard, though, who is kind of solid. And we have Kozlowski as well now in the team. I think I will take out that man. Miller goes down to the bench. Sharpin is a good backup keeper. Generally speaking, man, it's actually mad how much talent this Brighton team actually might have in it. Like, if they can get this together and, like, keep this team together for a couple of years, there's a bright future. Maybe. I mean, according to FIFA, there is. But at least, for us, we have qualified again for the Champions League. I fully expect a much better performance next season around. And I expect to win the Premier League. I gotta tell you straight away, 32-2, 25-17, 21-6. 12 and 13 for a center midfielder. That is what I love, man. Amazing season. We have not gotten any trophies yet, though, and it's already 2027. This is getting super late. This next season, there has to be at least one trophy, even if it's just the FA Cup. Get me something, boys. Life in 2028 with Brighton. Lads, we're up against Borussia Dortmund right here. Why don't I just say Borussia? It's Borussia. There we go. Anyways, we have them coming up again. We beat them again. Now, the round of 16 is done in the Champions League. Who do we have in the quarterfinals? And most importantly, can we win the Premier League title? Can we go for the double? We beat Napoli, lose against Manchester City, beat Napoli again up against the next Italian team, Inter, who we played against in the Europa League, I believe, and got past them before. So, there we go. Champions League finalists. We lose in the Premier League against United. We get a draw against Chelsea. I don't know if we have won the Prem, but one thing I do know is the fact that we are going to be up in the Champions League against City. So please do show me that we have won the Premier League. Come on, man. I beg. I beg. Yes! Brighton are going for the double. We have won the Premier League title for the first time in 2028 after some inconsistencies in the previous seasons. Manchester City is the team right below us, so it's first of the Premier League against the second in the Champions League final, which I'm looking forward to. Mvepu has 11 assists and has the most assists in the league. Congratulations. And that team is looking incredible. No transfers at all. Mopai, Sima, 93. McAllister, 92. Modern, 90. Mvepu has done well. Bissouma, 92. Cucurella, unreal. Anderson looking solid from the youth academy. Van Hecke with the 87. Lamptey with the 92. Sanchez up to a 90 as well now. And the bench is actually filled with some quality players that we can definitely use in these matches coming up. So I am very excited about this. I can't believe I've actually managed to do this no transfer challenge. Neil Mopai, 35 goal contributions, 32 on Sima, 32 on McAllister. Then we have Mvepu coming in with the 7 and 16 from center midfield. That is very nice. 18 goal contributions for Mulder as well. And just generally an outstanding team of this Brighton squad. Honestly, like, do you guys think that this team could actually, like, moving forward, achieve better things as well? Because you can clearly tell that EA and FIFA do believe that this team has a bright future. But I do think Bissouma just recently came out and said that he might be interested in getting a move away, or at least that's the rumor. And I think it's time for him as well. Bissouma is very talented, very good, and very highly rated by a lot of Premier League clubs. So I could easily see him get a move. If he doesn't get a move in the Prem, I can see him fit in perfectly into the Serie A for some reason. That's just in my head. I don't know why, but I feel like he could be perfect for a Serie A side over there. But let's dive into it. This is the moment we have built up towards the Champions League final against Manchester City, who have Phil Foden, Palmer. Okay, they are using their own talent. Martinez down the right wing spot. Neves, Merino, Rodri, Hernandez, Romero, Diaz, Porro, Ederson. That is a good squad. I like the fact that they're using some of their own originals like Porro and Palmer as well. I think Porro is the one that is loaned out at Sporting. to begin with, but this is nice.
Nice.
The most crucial time of any rebuild has come. It's time to perform. It's time to showcase the abilities of these players and make sure we get the best out of them. We have the yellow and blue kits on, which kind of makes me look like Juventus. Didn't Juventus have a kit like this? I think they did. They had like an away kit or a third kit that was this type of color. Anyways, let's stop talking about that. Obviously, since we have a 4-1-2-1-2 running, we have to play a lot through the middle and get the right passes and the tiki-taka going. In the defense, though, I got to be very careful with the likes of Phil Foden up top. He's going to be a big problem for me as they get their first chance and Sanchez makes the save. Okay, Man City, I see ya. Mbappé waiting for the Tarek Lamptey run. Lamptey is someone I absolutely love in FIFA. Here it goes. Mbappé inside. He has the number 10 waiting. The pass back into him. Another pass inside. Simmer. Simmer. What are you doing, Simmer? Oh, he's getting the ball back. Well done. Mbappé, can you shoot? Let's see. Let's see. Oh my God. Can he shoot? What a question. Of course he can. He can not only assist, he can also strike it into the top left corner. What a finish that was, my friends. Incredible from our midfielder. Look at that. Sima fights for it, gets it back, and there is Mbappé. Gets it. Bang. What a goal. Ederson not able to save it. That is his, I believe, his third goal in the Champions League. Congratulations, lad. Incredible. Oh, Neil Mopai fighting off the City defenders immediately. Good pass into the center. Moder sees the run. Sima again with so much strength. I mean, he hasn't done anything so far, but one thing he has shown is strength to take the ball away from the opponent. That's a great ball. Cucurella. No, Cucurella, please. Oh, no. Phil Foden is doing a madness. Cucurella is capable of stopping him, which is great to see. That's very nice. We move it forward now with Sima, Mopai. Sima again. Sima. Back to Mbappé. We got to find the lads on the left. We do find them. Moder now with some space. He could smack it on his left. He does. I mean, ideally, you want to have a left-footed, like a Messi in that position to score. So that was very ambitious. Oh, Lamptey gets outplayed by Palmer. It's a good pass inside. And it's a goal for Manchester City. Scored in a beautiful way. Built up in a very nice way as well. Ruben Neves gets the goal for them. Congratulations. It's a great run by Palmer. I'm actually shocked that Lamptey wasn't fast enough to catch up to him there. But it's 1-1. We got to be careful. Yes, Van Hecke, great steal. First half is done. Manchester City look very dangerous right now, and I got to step up my game. This is not good enough. We're getting outplayed in the middle, man. We're nowhere to be seen. Phil Foden against Van Hecke. Van Hecke can't get the ball off of him. Lamptey struggling against Palmer again. Come on, man. Get the ball off him. Thank you. All right, here we go. We move forward with McAllister. Into Sima. Down to the right into Bissouma, who is normally never really in this position. There goes McAllister. McAllister loses it. And I can't build up attacks right now. This is quite a big struggle for me at the moment. All right, Mbappé. He's the man. He's the man in this team, McAllister. I need some space for the lads, man. They are getting covered with defenders all over them at all times. That's a bad pass from Mopai. I need to be doing better, man. I don't know how I'm supposed to get past this Manchester City defense. They seem too strong. And there goes Palmer again. Palmer has options in the center. I have to be careful. He crossed it in once and they scored. And now they shoot again. And we somehow get... Oh, no, come on. Yes, Bissouma. Beautiful tackle. I need to be doing better than this. What the hell is that? Go on. Move it forward. Oh, yikes, man. What a terrible, terrible way to build up the attack. We're struggling against City a lot more than I thought we would. But yeah, they have great players in there. They're causing us big, big problems. Van Hecke gets it back. Well done. There's only 15 minutes to be played. Come on, Johnny. You can do something here. You can do something. McAllister. Not the most pace in him, but a good pass. Sima. Now carrying it forward a little bit. Mopai. Sima again. Good passing. Go on. Get past him. Far post. Cross it. Sima is massive. He can't get to it, though, man. He's like, what is he? 6'2", 6'3"? How can he not get that? Ooh, mistakes. I thought I could capitalize there. Beautiful. Interception. Here goes Moder. Moving it forward. Great pace on him. Gets it to Mopai. Sima. Oh, that's beautiful. Mvepu. Stop. Bring it back inside. One more. Finish. Yes! 88 minutes. It's the Polish center midfielder. He scores the goal. Come on. What an intense match. Honestly, I have tried so hard in this one. Manchester City is ridiculously good. This team that I'm playing against right now is one of the strongest we've played against for sure. I have to be playing my A game at all times. Modern with the left-footed finish. Ederson caught off guard. Beautiful moment for Brighton, and that right there could just be the Champions League trophy secured. Only a couple of minutes of defending left. We can pull this off. I believe in us, and I believe that this team deserves it. Cucurella, well done. Beautiful Cucurella. Now we can counter-attack our opponents. This is it. Oh, Mopai, please. Mopai has been non-existent in this game. 93 rated, but hey, there it is. Brighton wins the Premier League and the Champions League. All the trophies secured. Rebuilt with no transfers at all. Bissouma is going to be lifting that trophy in a bit right here. Hey, much respect to the Manchester City squad. They were good, but not good enough. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching one of our rebuilds on the channel. This was one of the more challenging ones for sure. Let me know in the comments down below which ones to do next. This one was a lot of fun. We picked up Brighton after their 5 back-to-back losses in the Premier League and started rebuilding them. It was a struggle to begin with, and it was a lot of work going ahead and loaning players, making sure that everyone is fit and getting playtime away from the club. All that stuff went into this beautiful moment right here. If you guys watched this video until now, that means you definitely enjoyed it. So if you could go ahead and do me a favor, hit that like button. And of course, if you are new to the channel, subscribe before you leave. Have a good one, guys. See you next time. Take care and peace.